actually, I don't even know this. So this right here literally has not been fixed since 2020. Well, not that specifically, but the microwave. But this one, and we got this fixed literally 2 weeks ago, finally, because this needs to be heated up. But anyway, buenos dias and good morning, guys. I hope that you're doing well. It is the new year, not New Year's Day, specifically. It's the Y'all know I literally forgot I was doing this. But it is the 4th of January, 2023. I'm gonna repeat this, the 4th of January, 2023. I don't know what each of you has planned for this year. I mean, y'all that have been watching me, despite my massive hiatus, you know that I don't really do that new year, new me stuff. But this being a new year, and anthropologically as a whole, we all have this, what could be attributed to the Jungian collective unconscious of having a need to start over. I have got changes to make. We'll just leave it at that. This isn't meant to be a ranty vlog or anything, so y'all can tell, you can probably hear from my voice, I've just woken up. Taking as per usual with the team water bottle. I mean, y'all, we are on some serious team water bottle right now. Shout out to the OGs if you know what I'm talking about, but guys, obviously we're getting hydrated. I got a workout coming up, but not just that. Go to the first 10 vlogs. I may just link it in there because I say it so much, but in the first 10 vlogs, you'll hear about Team Water Bottle. We're on that seriously right now. Yeah, got the coffee, as you already know. And secondarily to that, we've got some biblical study that I've got to do. Theological things of God, Christianity in general, are no strange occurrences on this channel. I read all the time, but it was just a couple months ago, I think like October or something, that I read the Bible in its entirety. And now, for one must always read the Bible. I mean, it's literally inspired by God. Literally every verse. Pasagara fe, theopanistos. And for Christians, we should be reading it. So what I'm doing now, you know, I have a routine for reading. If y'all want that, I can make a TikTok about it or something. But let me know in the comments, you know, specifically what you're looking for. I love doing this stuff. I love spreading the word of God. So we can make a TikTok about it, but I'm going back. The New Testament, that's really nothing new. That's just consistent just by mere length thereof. But the Old Testament, I'm going through again, verse by verse, and we're just doing an expositional study of it. And as y'all know, I'm learning Greek and Hebrew, so that gives me a chance to really slow down and take each word, parsing it out, seeing what it means. And it's given me a pretty new perspective. I'm only on chapter 18 right now. So yeah, that's what we're doing. But anyway, and again, this isn't supposed to be ranting. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to the vlog. Y'all are gonna see a lot of changes occurring. We won't even talk about them. There's no point. I mean, we know psychologically when you talk about a lot of stuff, it literally causes a dopaminergic reaction. And I don't want that from being talked about it. I want it from doing it and pursuing it. So y'all be with me this year as we make these life-altering changes. Again, my OGs, welcome back. You always have a space in here. And if you're new, again, I truly thank you for being here. Hit that subscribe button. Listen to me talking to you. Hit the subscribe button now. All right, turn on post notifications because, yeah, you'll see. But again, I thank you for being here. Let's get this day started. Whew. And when that word comes, y'all know you gotta do it. So I just did a quick TikTok. How to get everything set up. Now we get started. Yeah, we out here. I'm gonna try to beat this rain because yeah, I'm not really dressed nor in the mood for it. This reminds me, last year I went to Seattle a little bit before Thanksgiving. It reminds me of this. It's a beautiful place, a beautiful city. Technically, it's on the outskirts, but yeah. Today's been a very pensive, kind of thought-provoking type morning, yo. Change, that's it. Well, I finished the first one. This one is a quick little one talking about how Jesus is the light. Beautiful, not mixing physics and theology for, at the end of the day, physics is just the study of the physical realm under what God created. So, you know, I guess we're studying God's creation, but using physics and the concept of light, the electromagnetic spectrum, the photonic quantum field, etc., to explain why Jesus being the light is crazy in 3 different ways. You know, intellectually, physically, and then I started the second one right here. Y'all can see plenty of editing to go. So yeah, we'll knock that out here in a second. You okay, man? Y'all, he's a little scared. There's torrential weather outside. You scared, man? I know. I'm gonna be there with you in a second. I don't know if y'all can hear it. I know y'all saw it, but yeah, you know how dogs are in this. It's not raining so much. Honestly, y'all just decided to come out here, think a little bit, and I mean, y'all just look at that beauty, though. Guess that's something on the vlog that never changes. Beauty of nature, that wind, everything, y'all. And still beautifully overcast day. I'll just tell y'all a little bit of step 1 of, I don't want to call it a plan quite yet. If you know psychology, you know I'm just suppressing this thought. But for lack of a better word, plan what I do plan on doing. I'm at the starting line. right now. And it's like I have an open track, and I mean, literally everything is just straight. All I've got to do is take that first step. I mean, if I really dig into my subconscious, my personal subconscious, using the Jungian model. Look, if you know about psychology, just pardon that. And I'm really trying to face what's in my shadow. What do I keep putting off? And it will change my life. So the point is, y'all, I'm in some deep prayer right now about some stuff, and we'll see what comes of it. So my peeps, I'm doing some quick story. This is actually the Tanakh, Torah, Nevi'im, Ketuvim. This is like the original Old Testament. And basically things weren't lining up because as y'all can see, I'm doing some Hebrew study at the moment. Right now I'm just looking at soul, which it's crazy because the Old Testament concept of a soul is completely, well, I won't say completely, but different to the New Testament. But what we think, some of it has been influenced by Platonic thought, but at the end of the day, I'm just doing some word study to better understand some of this stuff. But I figured I'd go ahead and show y'all what we're doing. We are Baha Sofer Bereshit. As you can see right there, Sofer Bereshit. That's just Genesis. But the problem is these line numbers here, I was like, why are they not lining? Like, this is not the correct verse, but it's a different author. I had to go back to the back and look at what the author was saying. So these are the originals. So the 20th verse has to go to here, the 20th here. And this whole, ignore that 28, this whole section here is what we're studying and reading. And guys, I'm telling you, it's a completely different experience. I mean, think about what de Saussure said with his theory of semiotics and how all language is, using a structuralist view, a part of this universal system. It's called the langue. And then we borrow from that almost like in almost a socialist fashion. We borrow from that, but I don't own English. You don't own English. And right now we're communicating through la langue. Well, we're all in tune to la langue. Again, that like a quasi-quantum field, though, again, it's not just a structuralist way to understand it. We borrow therefrom, that is from the langue, and we create parole, the physical sound. So whether that be, written or spoken and referring to a referent. Even within that structuralist view, one could argue that taking a structuralist view of the human psyche, each language gives us a different personality because we're in tune to a different langue, a different quantum field. Physicists, please pardon me. But so when I'm speaking Spanish, I'm in a different whole frame of thought, a little different psyche, creating a quasi different personality. And so imagine like going to ancient Hebrew thought. If you never thought like them, I mean, even in English, we're supposed to be good hermeneutes and performing historical criticism, getting context behind the Bible and all that. So if we're doing that, imagine getting your psyche aligned with the biblical Hebrew psyche. I mean, it's something you've literally got to experience. It's a subjective activity. Anyone can honestly study his or her own conscience, doing a phenomenological look at it and find out so much about themselves, again, stemming from that structuralist view. But the point is, when you read the Bible in these original languages, like not just little bits and pieces doing a word study, but really get the full grammar, completely different way. And the thing is, Hebrew is completely different from, I'll go and show you all this, the Greek. I mean, this is, where am I at? So I'm in Mark right now. And again, I don't need to explain it, but same concept. Like y'all see, there's no English. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying I understand all this fluently. I mean, it takes me a long time to really parse through these verses, excuse me. But the point is, I gotta be making dinner as I'm doing this. The point is, whoa, y'all can see it's looking good, right? It gives you a perspective whence one normally doesn't view the Bible, utilizing a Caesarean view of language in general, but also getting a different psyche and understanding it in that concept. Then once you're done, we zoom out and then, form philosophical truth, theological doctrine, apply it to today, clergymen create message for people, etc. But y'all, it's just, if you haven't done it, I should say as an aside, maybe this is my fascination with this is because my background is language and linguistics anyway, but try it out. I promise you. It's not easy. I mean, you're learning an ancient language. This language is older than that of Caesar, okay? I mean, we're talking Hebrew and Greek, but try it and I promise you will not regret it, especially Greek. For Greek is useful for the entire world of just knowledge and academia, period. Hebrew gives you this religious sense. I mean, it's just crazy. And then obviously throw in some Latin and whatever modern languages you want. If you made it this far, seriously, if you made it this far, leave a comment. I don't care what you say. Just say something for you're a real one. Seriously. With that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog, y'all. I know this vlog may seem very random. It may seem like it's like all over the place with no point. This is more for me, seeing how things change, memories, nostalgic purposes, you know, whatever. But you're here with me, so you have a place right here in my heart. With that being said, y'all enjoy your day and God bless. See you on the next one.